So here are the top 2 best card controls to do when you're in a crowd. So you have people in front of you have people to the left of you and to the right of you. So here are the 2 card controls that are invisible from all the angles. So let's get into the video. So these card controls are really helpful when you're showing your friends, your family, so that people are like all around you. So these card controls are the best in that situations. So at number 2 comes the cull card control or the convincing card control. This is what it looks like. So any card can be selected. Let's just say it's this card, the 6 of diamonds. And let me show you this card control from all 3 angles. So from the front, this is what it looks like. From the other side, this is what it looks like. And this is what it looks like from another side. So it is invisible from all the angles. As you can see, I can like move around and you will see nothing. I square up the deck and I have the card controlled. So let me give you a quick tutorial on the cull control. So basically you spread your cards and have a spectator touch any card. You show them the card. Let's say for instance is the ace of diamonds, and make sure that when your spectator touches, let's say this card, you're freeing up the card next to it as well. So all I do is just push like this, so I have some space over here as well. So I show them the card, say the 10 of clubs, and now what I'm going to do is, as I come over here, I put my thumb on the second card, so the card that is above it, just like that. And so my hands are up like this as I'm showing you the card. I put my thumb there, and as I come down, my fingers pull this card, as you can see, behind, just like that. So what happens is this. So what is basically happening is this is the behind the scenes, just like that. So the card is being pulled back, but if you keep your hands like this, it is invisible from literally all the angles. And now what you're going to do is just spread the rest of the deck. So you have your playing card curled like this, and then you just square up and the card is controlled at the bottom. So the cull control comes at number 2. And at number 1 comes the classic pass card control. Now some of you might say that the classic pass is not a good control to do in front of people. Like if I do it on the camera, you'll literally see everything, because this card control is not that good on camera. But in front of an audience or even a spectator, this card control is so good as it just requires 1 second to execute the move, as you can see, just like that. So what is basically happening is you're cutting the deck just like that. So basically it's just cutting the deck in a very fast way. So here is how it looks like. So they have the selection 9 of clubs, and now I have a break and I'm just pulling this packet to the bottom so that I have the card controlled. Now there are a lot of controls, there are a lot of tutorials on the classic pass, so you can go on YouTube and learn it from that. The best one probably is by Alex Pandria, so you can check that out. So basically now I'm going to give you the tips on how to hide the classic pass. So first of all, make sure that the cards that are on top of the deck are less than the cards that are below, so it makes it easier for the move to happen. So now let's get into the main thing. So you have a spectator pick a card, let's just say the king of spades, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close it and I have a break. But while I'm closing it, I have my spectator, so I look at my spectator in the face, all the spectators. So I take out all the attention from the cards. So all the spectators are looking at me, and this is what I'm going to ask them. So the king of spades is your card, and I close it like this. And I look, and as soon as I close it, I look at the spectator and ask them, do you know what your card is? Do you remember your card? These 2 sentences will literally take all of their attention away from the cards. That is exactly what you need. And you look at everybody and ask them, do you remember what the card is? And they look at you and say yes or no, whatever the answer is. And that much attention away from the deck is like the best thing ever as you execute the move. So the classic pass literally requires less than a second to execute. So I close, I ask, I look at the spectator and say, do you remember the card? They say yes, no, whatever, and I have the card controlled on top. The classic pass is such an amazing card control. It is one of my favorite card controls out there to perform in an audience with only one spectator however you like. So that was the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like, share and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content, and I will see you in the next video.